Hi everyone, today we're going to learn the use of the never keyword in TypeScript. So if you've never heard about this keyword, don't worry about it, I'll try to explain it. So it never is a type in TypeScript that you can assign, or sometimes TypeScript automatically assumes that your function is never going to return. Something like, if you make a function called throw and make it take a string as an argument, which is going to give a type string, and it's gonna throw throw new error with the string. So just like that. And wait, what is happening here? Variable declaration expected. ESLN null. Throw is not. Throws. I don't like that. I'll say yeah, throws. I'll say throw error, something like this. Throw error, alright? So something like this is gonna get annotated as type never. You see that? Because this function is never gonna return. It's just gonna throw the error, right? So this is type never, and the another case is something that's not gonna do, like something that's gonna keep like executing the event loop, never gonna return anything. Something like do something. I'm gonna make this function, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna just keep looping forever. Like if I do while true, it's gonna return nothing. See that? Type never. See? Because it's never gonna return anything. I mean, it will never return. Like the function will never end, and not like the function will never end in that sort of way, but it's like it's never gonna return. So you can use this to our advantage while coding something. So I'm gonna show you an example. I'm gonna show you a very basic example. So for example, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have a type, for example, prop. I'm gonna call it prop. You can call it anything. So we're gonna make a function that's gonna calculate the sum of all digits that we pass to it, or sum of everything that we pass to it. So for example, if you pass it like 1 2 3, it should calculate like 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. Or if you just put 1 2, that means 1 plus 2 equals 3. It should do it, and it should also work like this. So for example, it should also work like this. So if I pass it like this, it should do 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2. Or if I pass it like 1 comma 2, it should do like 3 as well. So we have to handle 4 different cases, right? So, and I'm gonna show you how the never keyword is gonna help you in in determining, to determine that you've handled each and every cases. So for example, our function is going to take a prop or an argument, or I'll just call it argument. You know what, let's not get it confusing. So I can call it argument. It could be a type number, as I've shown you, or it could be a type string. It could be of type string, or it could be an array of either string or number, right? So it could be a type string, it could be a number, it could be a string or a numbered array. All right, so that's our type. So we're gonna make a function const calculate sum, and it's gonna take a prop. So it's gonna take an argument. I'm just gonna call it input, and then I'm gonna annotate with the type of argument here. And we need to it takes the type argument. So I'm gonna do console dot log. So I'm gonna have like few console logs in place, and you can do the same. So it should be able to handle 12. It should be able to handle like 1 to 12. It should be able to handle 1 and 2 in like array, and 1 and 2 in like a string array. So let's go ahead and try to utilize never to our use case. So what we can do is we can put something like this over here, like ensure all cases, and it should be of type never, and it should be assigned to the input. So what it's saying is I'm going to ensure all cases by saying input will be of type never. This ensure all cases will be of type never assigned to input. So what this does is it forces us to write each and every cases. It forces us to handle each and every type cases of the argument. It's going to force us to handle each and every type of the argument that's being passed through. So let me show you really quick. So for example, what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna handle type of input of number. So what it's gonna do is like it's gonna just convert the string into an input into a string, convert the number into a string. It's gonna split, and it's gonna map and convert everything into a number again, and it's gonna reduce, meaning it's gonna add everything in the array. So pretty simple, right? I mean, even if you don't get the code, don't worry about it. It's literally just adding all the numbers. So that handles the case of number, right? And for string, it's gonna be even shorter because you don't have to do all of that, right? And also also notice that I'm returning. That means like once this is handled, the later code is not gonna run. So this is handled. This is handled. So when type of string is there, I just split it and map it with a number, and then I just reduce it to like add everything in it. And then for the last one, this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and be a bit lazy on this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna handle both cases at once. I'm not gonna use reduce because I don't know why it is buggy in this case. So I'm gonna check if the input is an array, and I'm gonna make a sum variable called sum. And for these, I'm gonna convert the argument into a number, and then return the sum. So ensure all cases are never. So for example, for here, what we can do is oh wait, no. What we can do is, instead of doing this, I think I can just do this. Nope, I cannot do this. So what we can do is add ts ignore. Nope. It's not from ts. It's from Typescript apparently. Oh, it's from ESLint apparently. ESLint disable next line. So by doing this, we have ensured that like we have handled each and every cases where the input is going to be of type either number, either string, or an array of either number or string. So this line right here is a guard, or is a sort of a guard that asks the developer to handle each and every type cases. So for example, if I go over here and like add, for example, type something like object over here, then it's gonna complain because we have not handled a type object. Obviously, we need more info than that. Or if we don't handle any other cases, for example, I take out this string implementation, it's gonna complain. See, you have not handled the case for this type string is not assignable to type never, meaning we have not handled the type case for string. See. And if I do so for number, it's gonna complain again. Oh wait, what did I do? Oh, there you go. And it's gonna complain. Type of number is not assignable to type of number. That means like we didn't handle the type of number. This case, right? And if we comment this one, it's gonna say, hey, type of string or number. Like we didn't handle this case for it. So this is how never the keyword never is going to help you write a better code. Like it enforces the developer to write each and every use cases for your code, right? For your input. So that's a practical use case for never, and this is very much required. This looks very weird. I'm not gonna lie, but this will help you write like cleaner code. It'll help you write like not cleaner exactly, more like less buggier code. This makes you sure that you have handled each and every cases. And now I can do like 1 2 3 over here, 1 2 4 over here, 1 2 5 over here, 1 2, and for example something like 6 over here. And this all works, right? See, this all works. I can run all of those again. Wait, was it not running now? Oh, it is running. It is compiling. Hold on, give it a moment. Oh, there you go. See, it handled each and every cases twice, actually. Don't worry about this. Just focus on this ones. See, now that's how we get more stricter with TypeScript, and that's all I wanted to make the video for. This video has been very confusing, not gonna lie, but it's gonna help me later to revise for myself. And if it was any help to you, then feel free to give a like. I don't know. Even if you don't, it's not like I'm gonna mind. So that's it. So hope this video was helpful for you.